Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You get in this place. E&E the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on the lamb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard his self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like Glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on a track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Low, sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more than measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, boy, your blood flowing free. Power on my mind, most the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple high shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they need harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how the mellow. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot. Then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pulled the jokers out the deck. There ain't no laughing. It's CEO fashion. We sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BES when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting taken.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga,
Let's go. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know it's the man about time, brother Bear, aka Scott from the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast. Friday night wrap up. You already know what it is, how we do it every Friday. What it do, man? What's good with y'all, man? Hit that like button, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering and all of that times a million infinity. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with y'all, man? Friday night, we here. It's a beautiful thing, man. We here. You know what I'm talking about? We all made it. Like I said, we woke up earlier today, and we have been awake ever since, so we already won. We got the victory and the glory already. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing? Y'all make sure y'all meet and greet each other as y'all come up in the situation, man. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all meet and greet each other, man. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all coming out, man, rocking with your guy. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be at the bar, the club, or whatever it is y'all doing, you know, or do. But y'all tapping in with me, and I appreciate that, man. I respect that. I love that. Thank you. You hear me? Very humbling. You know what I'm saying? Very, very humbling, y'all. I appreciate it, man. Y'all don't even know. How y'all like last night's show? Hold on real quick, y'all. That's all good. Yeah, man. How y'all like last night's show, man? Uncle Diggity, man. Isha, what's good with you, baby? How you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing tonight, man? Y'all already know it's the Friday night wrap up, and we about to get into it. I got some very, very interesting stories. You already know my brother L coming in. He said he'd be here in about 9:20, something like that. So we gonna bring him on in when he come up through. You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all meet and greet each other as y'all come up in the situation, man. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How did y'all like last night's show? Right? Now, y'all know they deleted Wednesday's show for a second, but now it's back up there again. I looked on my page and it's there, so y'all can see that video from Wednesday night. Y'all can see Wednesday night's stream is up. It was a beautiful teaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it right now. I'm about to play it real quick.
But you can never leave.
You hear me?
Reprobate mind.
It's back up. It's up, man. So y'all go check that out. Wednesday's night show, man. Exposing the demon time music industry, man. Hashtag Hotel California. Y'all go check that joint out, man. Share on your social engineering and all of that. Tell everybody to go tap in and watch it, man. Share it with everybody. It was a powerful teaching. My man Uncle Diggity came through, man, called on the jack and blessed us with some words of wisdom, man. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful teaching. You hear me? It was beautiful. It was truly beautiful, man. You know what I mean? But Friday night, y'all know how we do it over here. We get straight to this week's trending topics and current events. You know what I'm saying? You already know, at least I'm doing the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? Just chilling out, chilling like a villain. You know what I'm saying? Not really chilling like a villain, but always willing to do what it takes to bring you all this goddamn content. You know what I'm talking about? I hope y'all appreciate it because I appreciate y'all. Now, this is something I want to speak on, man. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Earlier today, shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV 1. Go subscribe to Red Supreme TV 2 and Truth Spoken Money Podcast. The money is a $, so it's Truth Spoken $ podcast. Go over here, open up a window right now, go to Red Supreme TV 2 and subscribe right now. You hear me? Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the chat, man. Matter of fact, I'm about to just go ahead and do this. This is really what I'm about to do right here. I'm going to drop the link for y'all. Go subscribe to my brother's page, man. It's in the chat right now, y'all. Y'all see it in the chat. Go subscribe to my brother Red Supreme TV 2 right now, man. Subscribe to my page as well. Subscribe. Subscribes everywhere, man. Everybody should be subscribing. Get them subscribers up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get them subscribers up, man. Let's make the unintelligent artificial intelligence do what we wanted to do. Earlier today, my brother Red was going live on Red Supreme TV 1, right? And due to the nature of the conversation and context of the conversation we was having and who we were speaking about, this person decided to, along with, I'm sure, the help of many minions, mindless drones, reported my brother's page to Facebook, his stream to Facebook, and they cut my brethren off live stream midstream. And this goes to talk about, you know what I'm saying? This goes to show y'all what I be talking about. Right? The smart grid is now here. Agent provocateurs abound on YouTube. Right? So without, a matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and do this. This is what we're gonna go ahead and do. I just made a pre-recorded, man. We're gonna listen to it.
Real Talk Podcast.
Shout out to Uncle Diggity for making this intro track for me, man.
Real Talk Podcast. Exclusive, pre-recorded situation. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Listen, today was very interesting to say the least. Right now, today, my brother Rich, shout out to my brother Rich Supreme TV1. Man, go over there, subscribe, like, share, and comment to my brother Rich Supreme TV1, Rich Supreme TV2, and Truth Money Speaks. Truth Money Spoken, Truth Spoken Money Podcast. Truth Spoken Money Podcast. $sign for the money too. Today on my brother Red Stream, he was going in on certain content creator, young female. You know what I'm talking about? I don't mention names over here. You hear me? But wasn't even really doing no real cooking for us. Just really was having a discussion, exposing the behavior and the psyche thereof. And my man's stream was cut off midstream due to him being heavily flagged and reported. Right? And my brother has a strike on his page and has to wait a week until his appeal is reviewed, and even though
it's all good, Uncle Diggity, bro.
Be able to go live. We're not going to be able to go live the next Friday. That's crazy. That's why I put it in the thumbnail, Agent Provocateurs. Right?
Go check out this video. I just released it, man. Go check the video out, y'all.
I have been saying this on Red's platform. I said on my platform, and I've always been speaking on this. Right? Unfortunately, black females of all races, no matter where they're from or where they may be, majority of them have been turned through feminism, sexual freedom revolution movements, and women's rights movements. They have been indoctrinated with this ideology, right? Which is really all of that. You know what I'm saying? Underneath, being disguised as all of that on top, but really underneath is Marxist, communistic ideologies, right? You see this being displayed through Black Lives Matter with Patrice Khan, Opal Tometi, and Alicia Garza Schwartz, right? And you see this just being displayed through all forms of social engineering with the just the constant barrage of the disrespect being shown towards black men. You know, you got chicks talking about deleting black male babies. You got chicks saying that we should only bring value to the prison system. You got black chicks saying that we should be subjugated and we should be come up with procedures to somehow go about having us deleted post birth. Right? Just saying the most egregious, evil, diabolical things with freedom to do so, even monetizing being paid
or able to make money doing so, right? So we're watching feminism on steroids and fentanyl, right? And I want black females to understand out there that y'all are being used as shock troops, agent provocateurs for the very so-called white supremacy that y'all say that black men don't protect y'all from and have allowed to enslave us. And they ain't did nothing about it, right? It's sad, and it all goes back to slavery, of course. Right? I want y'all to over and understand the level of psychological, manipulation, the psychological trauma, physical trauma, through epigenetics that has been passed down to us. You know, and, it's sad when we got to the point to where one of our own will resort to being a rap bastard and actually getting mad, not because we're actually being disrespectful or calling you out your name or trying to destroy your actual image or disrespect you in any way, disparage you in any way. No, we're basically simply merely calling out the behavior and psyche that you display on the page. That's critical thinking men are supposed to do. Right? And y'all say y'all want us men to lead, right? And when we lead, we get the disrespect and the pushback. Rest in the essence to Kevin Samuel. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stop doing that. Stop the doxing. Stop all that agent provocateur. I told y'all, YouTube is being used to bring in the ministry of truth. It's being established right here on YouTube. So, you know, man, hit that like button. You know, tap in the walk with me. We're going live in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother L Friday night wrap up. You know how we do it. But, man, y'all got to look at what's really going on, man. Right? We have a group of women who don't feel or think that they need their men. They say they don't want their men. In fact, they want to conquer their men. They want their men to be subjugated. I don't know or hear any other group of women in their critique of their men in whatever way capacity they're doing it, but they're absolutely not doing or calling for their men to be deleted, for their men to be deleted upon birth, before birth. They're not calling for their men to be subjugated and dominated. That's not what they're calling for. So y'all hit that like button, man. Just click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Down with censorship. Down with the agent provocateur behavior, the doxing, the purporting, the flagging. That somebody's saying something about you that you don't like, and actually what they're saying is true. So y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, stop snitching.
And there you have it, E&E present, that's what the facts, real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and digi skills. I got fixed from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you. She used to hold me down, bringing in to see me. That thought just made me smile. My deuce, I love you. And all the birthday cards got me through the stress when it got so hard. Them chicks, they hopped out the whip and left me so scarred. Nikia, girl, I love you, cause you helped heal my heart. My nigga Nino Solid, that's my brother, my brother. He held me down,
I so love you. K-Ro, he didn't make it. He resting in the essence. Now his soul live on now. That's such a blessing. My baby girl, Jen, she look like my reflection. She proof it's possible to achieve perfection. Expose all fuckery. That's my profession. No more acquiescing, no more protesting. Bars, you hear me? Yeah, man. So y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, you know? You see it, right? Y'all see it. You did. Yeah, that's how things went down, man. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Rat bastards, man. Straight rat bastards. I'm talking straight rat bastards, man. You hear me? Terrible. God damn it, terrible. So you know, man, this good. This just brings everything I'll be saying, y'all. Everything that I'll be saying, man. You hear me? Agent provocateurs abound on YouTube, right? And not only do they abound on YouTube, right? They're being allowed to make money while they're doing it. Right? So it's a huge incentive. You hear what I'm saying? It's a very huge incentive to be doing this stuff and, you know, promoting all this doxing and all this police snitch stuff, man. Right? All this police and rat bastard snitch behavior. You hear me? It gotta stop, y'all, man. It absolutely has to stop. We can't allow this stuff to continue. We can't allow this stuff to continue, y'all. Right? That's too dark. Yeah. But y'all can still see me though, right? You hear me? We can't allow this to continue, y'all. Right? I told y'all censorship is the name of the game. Right? And we can't allow these people to censor us. Right? So just pay attention to that, man. It's going to be a lot more of this type of stuff, man. You hear me? People is just being made to be rat bastards, man. You hear me? And not only is they being made to be rat bastards, they're being awarded for being rat bastards. Right? Y'all hear me say all the time, right? That J. Edgar Hoover said that there will never be another black messiah. And it's sad to say and admit it, but for the most part, the overwhelmingly mass majority of black females have been manipulated into being agent provocateurs, aiding and abetting in the destruction of the image of us black men. Right? That's not no victimhood stuff, man. That's real shit. That's facts. That's real talk. You cannot deny it. You hear me? And it's sad. You know, it's not about pointing the finger, because, you know, we hold men accountable as well over here. Right? I blame you dudes, man. I blame y'all guys, man. A big part of the reason why things are is because of a small population of black males who contribute and, in fact, even exacerbate this campaign to destroy our image, amongst other things. But we ain't having it. Us black men are not having it. We ain't going. Right? So whenever we hear any type of contrary fuckery, we're going to goddamn it blaze and roast. We're going to hold accountable, and we're going to expose, and we're going to critique and analyze and question. Right? So I just wanted to share that with y'all, man, because this censorship thing is getting very, very real. And I always told y'all, people who know me and follow me from off of Facebook, I've been telling y'all this stuff for years, man. Literally for years, that this is where it's going to come to. And like I always tell y'all, YouTube is being used to bring in, usher in, and establish the ministry of truth. Right? My man Red got his page basically suspended for a week and got cut off midstream mind you, y'all, with absolutely no evidence to support or validate whatever fraudulent claims somebody reported to YouTube, Google, Alphabet, with the help of minions, I'm sure, to get the stream shut down. Not because anything disrespectful was said, not because somebody was actually saying something that could destroy somebody's character or image or something that was actually disrespectful or not true, but because my brother Red was actually speaking the truth about this person, right? I want y'all to know how dangerous that is. Yeah. Yes, Uncle Diggity. Well, hold on. Let me go check real quick. Don't let me speak too soon. Nah, his page ain't suspended. Let me correct myself, y'all. Red's page ain't suspended, but he ain't due to the fact that old girl has so many people report and flag the damn stream earlier. He ain't able to go live until next week, right? So his page isn't suspended. I apologize for that, y'all. I apologize for telling y'all that. His page is not suspended, but he is definitely prevented from going live until next week. All because this person can't take a critique and an analyzing and a critiquing and analyzing and breakdown of their whack ass psyche and behavior. Right? It's crazy, ain't it, Uncle Diggity? I keep telling y'all, man, the ministry of truth is being established on YouTube, man. I keep telling y'all that. I'm not saying that because it sounds slick. I'm not saying that because, you know, I done read that book and I'm trying to like, nah, I'm telling y'all that shit. I'm saying that shit because it's true. I'm saying it because it's real. All right? The ministry of truth is being established on YouTube, y'all. You cannot deny this. You know, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? The ministry of truth is being established on YouTube. All right? How long I've been telling y'all about this? I've been telling y'all to go read 1984 for I don't know how long. You hear me? I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. And I always told y'all this is where it's always going to come to. It's always where it's going to come to. Because it's just where it's meant to come to. Right? And one of the mottos out of 1984 was this right here. Now, this is cognitive dissonance right here. This is a full display of cognitive dissonance right here. War is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength. Right? My brethren, King Els, what's good? You gotta unmute your mic, brother.
What up? What up? What's good, bro?
What's the deal, man?
Chilling out, man. Feeling great. Had a little meeting earlier, so you know, a little meeting with the insurance, getting the family signed up, my babe. So yeah, you know, great day, great day.
That's what's up, man.
Somebody else is insured in this world. Yeah, great day.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Same for me, man. You know, the same thing, man. You know, speaking on this situation that happened earlier, man, with my homie, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1, TV2, and Truth Money Spoken podcast.
Okay.
Truth Spoken Money podcast. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of came in towards the end of it, but I kind of heard you saying, would you say that the page was suspended or something?
No, his page wasn't suspended. Like I said, let me correct myself. His page wasn't suspended, but they cut his stream off midstream, and you can still go check out the content on Red Supreme TV One. It's just that Red himself is prevented from going live due to the number of people who reported the live stream from earlier.
Okay. So it is a form, like some kind of form of suspension. How long they say it was going to be for?
He's prevented from going live till next Friday, but in the process or in the duration, they checking out the content or checking out the stream to see what it was, and they told him they get back with him in like 24 or 48 hours or something like that.
So hold up. How's that even happen? I ain't never heard of that before.
Yeah, because what I'm going to pretty much surmise what happened is old girl who he was talking about got Saudi. Mad people probably said something to her about it. She just had hella people report his stream, that specific stream from earlier, reported to YouTube, and it had to be such an amount of people to where YouTube didn't even do a formal investigation. They just got inundated with so much flagging and reporting that they just cut the stream midstream and sent him an email saying that they would be getting back with him within 48 hours to let him know if the appeal is accepted. But until then, he won't be able to go live until next Friday.
Okay. Did you hear what happened?
What?
What, like the stream? Did you play it already?
You said, did I play it already?
Like, I ain't know. I just came in, so I ain't.
Oh, no, I didn't play nothing. They deleted the video.
Okay. All right.
They cut the video off live straight midstream.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, some of that. And that's why I put this up on the screen. I'm talking about the ministry of truth. Because just like so many other people, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Brett Kavanaugh, right? You can be tried and convicted in the public court of opinion with absolutely no evidence, no due process. You know, you just deemed guilty just because enough people say you are. And I want y'all to know how dangerous that is. And I want y'all to understand why I say the ministry of truth is being established on YouTube, because it is. Right. And one way to get the debate shut down is to not have it. And how you not have it is by making victims of people, so they feel so offended when people call them out for their psyche and behavior, which is nothing but a crock of shit. And it's so easy to break apart and dissect and break down and expose for the bullshit that it is. All right. So y'all pay attention to what's going on, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV 1. Going on over there, that's Red Supreme TV 2. And subscribe to that, man. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna be going in over there until, you know, the whole situation blow over or whatever. And the crazy part about it is that when I think it was going live earlier, he didn't say nothing disrespectful. He didn't call this chick out her name. He didn't say anything that could ever be considered as going against the community guidelines. So for YouTube to just sit off there and cut it off midstream, that's how I know it was such an amount of people reporting and flagging the page at the same time for the same thing. YouTube, the algorithm, the unintelligent artificial intelligence, just decided to cut the stream off midstream and check it out later. Remember when I tell y'all about us letting everything be said after the point of delivery? YouTube didn't even do a formal investigation. They just cut the stream off due to the amount of people who was reporting. Now, I want y'all to know how dangerous that is. I want y'all to know how serious that is. And the implications of that for everybody else, for all the rest of us content creators. And mind you, the person who we was discussing earlier is a non-content creator. That mess she over there doing ain't no goddamn content creating. I don't care what anybody say or how anybody goddamn it feel about it. That's not content creating. All these reactionary ass people, it's not content at all. It should get no respect. But who am I to judge? Right? So yeah, though, man, that's what's going on with Holy, man. You know, censorship is at an all-time high, man. We got to defend freedom of speech, y'all. And over here at A Real Talk, we defend freedom of speech with our life. And if that's how you don't feel, if you don't feel like that, then maybe this ain't the platform for you. Because whether I agree with you or not, whether I vehemently disagree with you, I'm going to stand front line and defend your right to disagree like I would defend my right to agree or disagree. Right? And I want y'all to understand how important it is. El, how long have I been talking about this?
It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Nothing really has changed, man. I mean, shit. This is.
Hey, fix your mic, bro.
Hold up. All right, we should be good here. All right. So yeah, no, I mean, really, actually, 1984. That's a book we read in high school. That's what we had to read in humanities. That was
Right.
we read that in 10th grade, I believe. Yeah. That was when I first came to college, 2000. I remember Mr. Feeney and
Miss Fiend, and Mr. Snyder.
Mr. Snyder, yeah, Mr. Snyder. He two dope teachers, by the way. If I ever say that, he really he used to let us have open dialogue. He was one of the first teachers I had that used to let me have open dialogue, and I still remember off of this. Actually, it was Animal Farm.
Right.
We read the same year, which is a similar book.
Yeah, both by George Orwell. Mr. O, what's good with you, Joe?
Yeah. So I remember he had us write the book, and y'all know I like to write. So I remember I took the Dead Prez hip hop and I flipped that into a verse about Animal Farm. And that's what I did for my presentation. So I just kind of mixed the hip hop and did it. And it was an English and history class. So I just kind of just flipped it off of the book. And they thought that shit was so dope. I ain't gonna lie, it was super dope. To like take the whole little idea and I had to, it's all about hip hop. I had that instrumental and I went in there and I performed that shit in class.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, and this is why I've been telling y'all to go get 1984. How long I've been telling y'all to go get that book, man?
Nah, it's a really dope book. It really show you a lot about like control, like how society kind of band together a lot, and you know, at the end of the day, the rebellious one is the one that's always looked at as an outcast. You have some type of different kind of thought pattern, and both of those books is kind of based off of the same kind of thing, you know, the same premise. Which a lot of our childhood books are also based off of those premises. We just don't realize.
Right.
Like
I'm gonna take it a step further with 1984 and say that 1984 was how can I say it? Was a manuscript basically of what's going on in our world right now. You know, and then like I say all the time, the Ministry of Truth is being established on YouTube out of 1984. The concept, George Orwell's concept of the Ministry of Truth is happening on YouTube right now.
That shit is it's crazy too. Like they had everybody right now. Like I see they was going at Killer Mike. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Killer, he one of them guys that really pound the pavement and get out there and put his feet on the ground to really help people. Like I remember he did that. He got that show where it's like a documentary on Netflix, and he was the first person to try to make it through like a whole month, literally just fucking with all black products, everything. Like couldn't even drive a car because he was like, I don't even know nobody that could drive a car. I had to have somebody black make him a moped bike for him to get around. And yeah, I mean, he tries to push the conversation forward. So, I guess he has his political views or whatever it may be, and people just kind of went at him and basically try to talk shit, do the same thing like how they did Kanye. And he like, hold up, man, how y'all gonna try to cancel Killer Mike? And he actually a guy that's out here, just like everybody. Like these guys contribute to society more than you think. I know people, we have our opinions and we don't really understand. Like I'm not saying that we regular folk in a sense, but we know our place in society. We got to be real with it, and we gotta check our egos at the door when it really starts to come to like money talk and who contributes what in society. We can contribute what, if we balling maybe a couple thousand or something, but they do that in they sleep. You know what I mean? They could do a fundraiser and get 100, 150 just by them being there. We don't have that type of power to do shit like that. And that shit does help our communities, no matter how we view some of these people. They do have ways to bring more resources to our community than we do. So, it's all about, we got to hold the mirror up ourselves. Do we think we perfect? Do we ever make mistakes? And I think, I don't even think what Killer Mike did is a mistake. For one thing, I always say,
What did he do?
he just he released his political view, and that's one thing they always say, religion, politics, and there's certain things that you can't discuss, and he put it online, and he I guess he's leaning towards somebody that I ain't gonna get into it. Like you could pull the story up because it's something that's a hot topic right now, and we could dive
What's the story?
It's Killer Mike. Killer Mike from used to rap with
Yeah, I'm just saying what's going on with him though. What's the
like he expressed his political views, like because it's a lot, it's some shit going on down there with Stacey Abrams and old boy Kemp. It's a real split down there. Like Stacey Abrams literally just put.
Mike is going up messing up again.
Okay, so hold up.
Or is this it right here? L Killer Mike says Brian Kemp is running an effective campaign.
Yeah. So Stacey Abrams released a ballot form or something that separated black men and black women and grouped everybody else together, literally on a ballot form. And then they tried to flip it as well. Black men had different wants and needs, and black women had different wants and needs. So y'all said y'all wanted it, so we put PDFs for y'all to easier read it in different sections. But every other ethnic group was together except for the black men and black women. And they was like, man, y'all going too far with this motherfucking separation of all this shit. That's just Stacey Abrams. That shit just dropped today. But yeah, bro, it's a lot of shit going on in Georgia right now with that shit. It's actually kind of interesting. I ain't no big politic guy, but the shit is kind of crazy, especially that Stacey Abrams shit where she separated black men and black women on the ballot. They've been killing her on that.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Hold on real quick. Let's go.
The guy she's running against is running an effective campaign. And Brian Kemp is running an effective campaign because this week, what Mr. Kemp did was he went to an all-black boys' school that's ran by a conservative black man down in Albany, Georgia, young black man. He didn't Dr. Umar you. He didn't go around preaching for 5 years. That's Dr. Umar. He produced the school, and then he started.
Dr. Umar got the school, man.
I'm not mad. I'm happy.
He got
in
it.
fact, you know what? I'm sending you a grant. I swear to God, I love Dr. Umar.
It's not a credit.
So I'm glad he just got his school. I'm sending him. But this guy got a charter school with all black boys. So guess who the picture goes up with him yesterday? Yes, Governor Kemp with the boys yesterday. That picture goes up. Shelly Winters, who's an incredible black man, does a lot in Atlanta, happens to be a conservative, has a great radio show. He's a great radio show host, but he goes in the public and out in the streets every day. He got a bunch of conservative black men together. Kemp went with them. Then he went over to a Democratic enclave with Ryan Cameron, one of the most popular radio hosts ever in Georgia, staunch Democrat, and then pressed the Democrats in that room. I would advise, if I was in Ms. Kemp's camp, you need to go everywhere he just went. Ms. Abrams. And Ms. Abrams, you need to go everywhere Brian Kemp just went, because what Brian Kemp did was have an effective week with black people. And I would love to see her do that, but if she doesn't, that ain't our fault. Woo!
What y'all know about Stacey Abrams, man? What y'all know about Stacey Abrams? Y'all know who this chick is, man? If y'all know me, y'all should know what I'm doing right now.
What
you hear me?
You looking up Kemp, ain't you?
Nah, I'm not looking up Kemp. I'm looking up Stacey Abrams. Stacey.
I told you to look her up, because I told you that separation of the ballot shit, that was some different shit, or whatever the separate. I forget what form it was. I kind of glanced over it, but it was some shit where she basically had like different groups of people, and I seen it with my own eyes where it said like black men and black women, and I was like, hold up. And then the explanation was, like I said, on the kind of like the tips of like, oh, well, black men, they have different stuff that they want to hear about and different things that they inquire about. So we wanted to put the PDFs, and they was like, each section has a PDF in it. So we just made it easier for the black men and black women to access their PDF separately.
That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. You hear me?
So to me, if you're going to ask me about it, I'm going to tell you like this. Because it's going to trace back. We know she was put in there, with the BLM. And, look, I'm going to say this off top. And I want y'all to understand. I'm came up for this. I'm eating, but I'm came up. BLM, the movement was great. Let me understand what I'm saying. The movement was great. But the people behind it, you know what I mean? But the actual movement that they did put together and organize, that was great. But some of the shit that they had with the agendas behind the scenes, and if you ever did like any kind of basic research, you ever went to the website at first, I remember this was the first thing I did. And I can attest to this because I could speak when I had a little bit of issues with it at the very beginning, right after the Trayvon Martin trial. Well, right around that time when it was getting formed before the Trayvon Martin trial. And I remember specifically going on the website. I'm looking at it. And as I'm looking at the website, it had a layout, had the family section. I click in the family section. I'm looking. The family section. So it has the women. It has the LBGTQ. Well, actually, it had the LBGT or whatever. LGB. And then it had T, the transgender, all in its own section. Like, literally, I'm telling y'all how it was. So it was the woman. And then the family, it had little pictures next to it, too. And the picture next to the family was 2 women and a kid. So, like the family section, listen, all right, so it was the transgender section, and then it had the woman section with a woman, and then the family had 2 women and a kid. there was no mention of any man in any of that. Not even in the family. The
Your
family
mic
was.
going out again.
What's up with this damn mic, man? Damn iPad, man. That's why I like to use the Samsung shit. All right, so yeah, so there was no mention of any man on the website. No, and each one had a different agenda and plan written on it, and it didn't have no mention of the man, even in the family section. So to
Right.
me, that was just a little odd. I didn't really rock with it, but like I said, the movement and what it did to add hope and uplift people, that was great. But the actual no mentioning of a man was something that I seen off top. The separation of the man from the family, as you might want to say, if you want to just break it down into layman's terms, that's what a lot of people's agenda has been, like to separate the man from the family. And that right there is kind of like a slap in the face too. Like just, I ain't even saying that, but just like black people in general, like, cause we the only ones who kind of look at it like that, like separating the family. That's not normal. That's not right.
Right.
So, yeah, you can't do that, man. And that's what kind of puts us in the back of the field as far as
Right.
like the race, as far as like the totem pole. Whereas we definitely should be very higher on the totem pole. We actually had a lot of sweat and equity in the country, but and I don't even like to put it as black because at the end of the day, we're not really black. Like we're not, this ain't a crayon box. None of us are black. That's something that they actually deem. We got to start really thinking about how what we really are because a lot of us aren't what we think we are. Also, which is a
What you
whole.
mean? What you mean by that? What you mean by that?
Some of us are from indigenous, where some of us are from indigenous culture here. You know what I mean?
And most of us are if we black.
Yeah, a lot of us are from actually this country. And a lot of us don't know our history, me included. I don't know all of my history. I know certain parts.
Mr. O, I just saw Mr. O just said, this is, now
Well,
listen here, how many of y'all knew that Sherry Chisholm was also a member Sherry Chisholm is also a member of Delta Theta Sigma,
oh shit, here we go.
right? You hear me, y'all? Y'all see that on the screen, don't y'all? Notable members of Delta Theta Sigma, right? Keep telling y'all about these Divine Nine people, man. You hear me? I keep telling y'all about these people, man. Right? The Divine Nine is you can put them on the level as the Blue Level Lodge. Right? It's all the same structure. And Stacey Abrams is one of the most popular members of Delta Theta Sigma, which is a part of the Divine Nine and the National Pan-Hellenic Council. Notice the term Pan-Hellenic. Remember I broke down Pan to y'all. Pan is the Greek demon goat god. Right? Lance Parker in the building. What's good with you, brethren? You hear me, y'all? Pan-Hellenic. So whenever you hear that word pan in front of something, right? Just think of this guy right here. Right? My man Self, what's good with you, cuzzo? Got my man Self in the building. Y'all remember when Self came on the show, my man Ralph Bates. You hear me? Right? When y'all think of Pan, think of this image right here. Pan is the demon Greek goat god. Everybody y'all out here all saying we the goat. I'm the goat. He the goat. He's the goat. Right? Every time y'all say that shit, y'all invoking this nigga right here. Yeah. No, we ain't gonna talk about Mosiah tonight, man. Hey man, watch out, Mr. O, man. Watch out, Joe. This nigga crazy, man. You hear me, y'all? Anytime y'all see anything Pan-Africanism, Pan Am, remember the TV show on the airlines, Pan Am, Pan America Airlines, National Pan Hellenic. Referring to this dude right here, man. Right? Now let's get back to Stacey Abrams real quick. Right? Just real quick, we're gonna go into play some E&E. You hear me? She's a member of Delta Theta Sigma, y'all. Right? And y'all see, I got videos about the Divine Nine. Y'all can go check them videos out. You hear me? I've been telling y'all that these people infiltrating, man. You hear me? These is the agent provocateurs y'all be hearing me talking about. You know what I'm talking about? What y'all know about the National Pan-Hellenic Council? Huh? I talk about this stuff all the time.
What's that about?
That's the committee organization over all of the Black Greek letter fraternities. You hear me? Y'all go do your due diligence, man. You hear me? So yeah, man, that stuff going on down there in Atlanta is crazy, man. You feel me? What you say dude's name was? Kemp? What's his name? Kemp what?
What's it? Kemp. K-E-M-P.
What's his first name?
Matt.
Huh?
Matt.
Max?
No, Matt T.
Oh, M-A-T-T?
I'm over here high, bro.
I'm about to say what?
Oh shit, hold on, bro.
We used to play baseball or something?
Nah, man, I'm over here high, bro.
So Matt Kemp plays baseball, but this Kemp is name that we talking about, his name clearly isn't Matt Kemp.
Nah, I'm tripping, bro. Trust me, man. I'm high, bro. It's Brian Kemp. I don't know. I said Matt Kemp because I'm over here watching baseball too. I'm watching baseball, Brooklyn
Like,
Nets.
what the hell?
It's Brian Kemp. My fault.
Oh, this guy right here?
Yeah, it's Brian Kemp. Nah, I was thinking Matt Kemp because I was, like I said, I'm in the baseball mode. It's October, bro. It's the World Series pennant race going on. So I'm in sports heaven right now, bro. All the sports is on all at the same time right now. So my TV's everywhere right now. It's jumping. But nah, Brian Kemp. So he's the one that's running the good race. Well, that's who Killer Mike says running the good race, and he running against Stacey Abrams. So a lot of people, of course, you know, Stacey Abrams, she locked in with the women vote. So by Killer Mike saying, he kind of caused an uproar in the community or whoever, just online, wherever it may have been, because he said that Brian Kemp is running a good race. And like I said, even if you look, that article, bro.
Brian Kemp?
Yeah.
And I'm about to say Brian Kemp is a member of a fraternity.
Oh, definitely. You know, you normally don't get into politics without being in
He
some.
is a member of Lambda Psi Alpha.
Yeah.
That's one of them white boy fraternities.
Yeah, what school did he go to? That's how you could tell.
Hold on, I'm about to say. me get it real. Let me get this real quick. Brian Kemp College. He went to University of Georgia, Athens Academy, and Clark Central High School. He went to University of Georgia.
You say what was that university?
He went to the University of Georgia.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he born and raised there then. Okay.
And he's a member of Lambda Chi Alpha. I'm telling you, boy, the fraternity, man. Yeah. He's a member of a fraternity called Lambda Chi Alpha. For real, Lance Parker. See, Lance Parker said both of his parents is Divine Nine. They have used these Black Greek letter fraternities and sororities to infiltrate society, man. And most of these people are in some form of industry, entertainment, politics, academia, finance, you hear me? Media, business, you hear me? Whatever you can think of, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So we're going to get into some E&E music, man. You ain't got no requests, L?
What album you looking at?
I just got them all over here, man. All the ones on that piff.
Shit. We want to start them off with something. Let's go with something off of Black Friday.
Black Friday?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with something off of Black Friday.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. With your boy shit. Motion glitch. We cool niggas. This is
Boogie Major.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hate, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin'. Like this my spot spoiled in. All looking for the fall in. Soldiers all fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again is insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves from these planted trees. Don't break the code, this family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talk, we Japanese. Fire and flame it with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's the legacy. Study the gang, how they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Feeling so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. Any clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
Now, middle fingers in the sky now. Roller hate, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E throwing up shit.
And we stay ballin'. Records must by Spalding. Pour looking for the falling. Switches all fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain. I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga. I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. Just to guarantee you, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah, man. You already know. Juju, what's up, girl? Yeah, y'all already know, man. That was a classic E&E banger right there, man. My man Glitch the Guarantee and my man Nauseous, man, going in the album Black Friday. Matter of fact, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to sit up there and post the link to the album right here. Y'all can go get it, bang it. The title song to the show, Let's Go, is on this album. You hear me? Juju silly as hell, man. Go download that joint right now. What's that, an ant? Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, this story right here, shout out to O'Shea, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shout out to O'Shea. This nigga
Very
is
interesting
silly,
debate
man.
with a young lady regarding the state of single moms. And she's a woman that doesn't have any children, so it's not like she had a dog in the fight. But she does have friends who are single moms. And the question that she asked me is this: what do you say about women who had a baby by a man thinking that he was going to be supportive of the child and her, but then for whatever reason, that man leaves? I think that's a question that a lot of men hear, right? And we hear these in these debates, and we're not saying that this situation does not happen. But now, the problem comes in was, were there any red flags? Because women tend to complain about baby daddies regardless of what the guy did or whatever she did. The complaints are still going to be there, okay? Let's talk about the complaints we've been hearing about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has a lot of children. Some of his baby mamas, Bree Tiesi, as of late, complained about not having certain finances. And now we're hearing it with Future. Now, this is what I'm dealing with. A lot of Future baby mamas always complain about the fact that he doesn't take care of his responsibilities. And now we're hearing that from this young lady by the name of Crazy K. All right. Now, who is Crazy K? From what I can understand, Crazy K on Instagram is a very beautiful Instagram model who is blaming Future for a lot of issues while she's pregnant. Okay. And now I believe that she's had the baby, but she says something that's very interesting here. Okay. Dima, sad music. When I was pregnant, I was quiet and did everything he said because I felt vulnerable. Now you got to be crazy. I'm not allowing his ass to tell me what to do or disrespect me without a reaction. Everyone swear I came up off hush money. B, I had bread in the business before him. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely in a better place now, but trust it wasn't from him. Okay, I'm gonna.
Man, listen here, man. I'm gonna just pause it real quick, man. You ain't heard about this, L? Huh? Oh, El must have stepped off for a second. So y'all ain't heard about this, man. This nigga O'Shea funny as hell, man. O'Shea be having me crying. You hear me? But and that's all I be saying about these IG chicks, man. You hear me? The chicks is horrible, man. The better they look, the more horrible they are. Let's go.
I'm gonna deal with that already. Okay, that's just one part. Let's talk about this also. Sad music. You can cuss Future out damn near slap that jigger and he will not trip. But go to the internet, he gonna come for your throat. He hates it. I know he missed me eating his. But we don't need to be.
Hold on, man. Pause. You hear me? I gotta kill up for this, man. And this is why I wanted to show this right here, man. Right? Pause. The biggest of all pauses, right? What's up with y'all dudes letting these girls lick y'all booty? And even more, what's up with y'all girls out here licking these niggas' booties? What's wrong with y'all, man? That's nasty, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? That's nasty, man. Why are y'all doing that, man? Seen a girl on Facebook the other day gonna say, if a man let a woman lick his booty, that'll make him gay. Oh, man, I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man, this stuff, this society is just repulsive. Put a one in the chat if you a chick out there and you think it's just nasty. For one, you're nasty, right? But if you're licking a man booty and he lets you do it, man, put a one in the chat if you don't think that makes him a fun boy. All right. Come on, y'all, man. And then these rapper dudes, man. L, where you dipped off or something, L? These rapper dudes, man. Listen here, man. If ladies, and I'm gonna come up for this because this is some real shit right here, man. I'm telling you, as a man, listen, ladies. If a guy that you meet, interact with in whatever way you do, and you get to the part where y'all get intimate with each other and sexual with each other, you hear me, physically, if that man, or should I say, if that guy allows you to play with his booty hole in any form or fashion, do you understand what I'm saying? Nah, real talk though, L, listen here, man. Right. If a guy that you meet and you get physically sexual with, right, and this guy lets you do anything around.
That's for the laptop in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's that nigga Court. You hear me, L?
Oh yeah, that shit keep coming on.
That's
That
Court.
shit crazy, bro. That's a little.
I said, is that Court?
Yeah, that was Court.
Nah, but hold on though. Let me. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna say this one more again. Listen, if a guy, yeah, man, I don't care who they is, man. Listen, if a guy lets you do anything involving his booty hole, right? Anything involving his bunghole, right? Anything involving his rectum, his anus, any of that stuff, he is not a man, and he's probably a fun boy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't care what anybody got to say about it. I don't care how anybody feels about it. As a man, if a guy lets you do that to him, he's not a man. He's a fun boy.
Yeah, that's a little different. That's a little extreme.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Right. And once more, if you dudes out there eating these girl butt, man, stop doing that. That's nasty, man. It's terrible, man. Why are y'all doing that, man? And then making it like it's cool. As much people as I see Talking about some they eat. That's the. I mean, god damn, man. It's bad enough you need to eat chitlins, man.
That's that 2020 thing they doing, man. That's that new young shit.
Oh my god, man. What's up with y'all with that, man? Y'all be talking about that stuff like it's like it's cool, like it's just a thing to do, and it's just disgusting. It's repulsive, man. You hear me?
Yeah, that's different. That's different, brother.
Right. And then you got all these rapper dudes, man. You know, you got these rapper dudes sitting up here promoting this stuff, advocating for this stuff as if it's cool.
Yeah, that.
Right? And it's just nasty. And y'all girls out there, man, why is y'all girls out there eating man butt? Huh? Why y'all out there eating these guys' booty? Why y'all doing that, man? I need answers, man. It's Friday night. This dude, Future, homo, I'm pretty sure he is. He from Atlanta. I don't put nothing past me. No, let me reiterate what I'm saying. I don't know him to be a homo. I'm not, I don't know that. But what I am going to say is that if a guy lets you do that, I wouldn't be surprised if he is a fun boy. And if he is doing it, he ain't no man. I'm going to say that. Let me correct what I said. Yeah, they are, Mr. O. They're just nasty. You're nasty. Just nasty. I'll be seeing on TikTok pretty girls talking about eating butt. And you soft ass dudes be sitting there hiking your cakes up to get your booty ate like a little bitch, man. That's just terrible. Y'all need to stop doing that, man. Any of you niggas out there cool with getting your booty hole licked, man, I'm telling you right now, you're fun boy status, man. You probably done tempered around already. And there ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you like, man. You know, be who you are, I guess. You know what I'm saying? God ain't designed you to be like that. But if that's who you think you are, then be like that, though. But, y'all just nasty. Exactly, Mr. O. And I think that's going to be the title of a show next. I think that's going to be the title of next show for Thursday night, ladies' night, next Thursday. You hear me, L?
Hey, what you doing next Thursday?
Next Thursday, we're going to be discussing, hey, man, real talk, y'all. Why y'all let dudes run trains on y'all when we was young?
Oh, shit. I ain't got nothing to do with this one.
Huh? You hear me, Court? Hey, we got a serious question for y'all girls out there, man. We ain't gonna say ladies, because the lady would never let dudes run a train on her, even when she was young. Huh?
That's not pop on a ladies' night.
Huh? Oh, you don't think so? You don't think so?
Oh, shit.
Ladies, not y'all here. Let's talk about how to get trains right now.
Oh no!
That's a perfect ladies' night show.
Oh no!
It's putting the spotlight and accountability, and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, man.
Nah, that ain't the time and place for that.
Nah, not me too.
It's always the time and the place. What better time than now? What better place than here?
Ladies' night supposed to be a night when you try, ladies, you try to bring them out, make them feel good. They ain't trying to talk about getting gut.
Why ain't they? They talk about it anywhere else.
Do they? Not
yeah, you ain't know. You ain't know.
I'll say, I don't want to be chicks running around here.
You ain't know. Shit, man, you better get hip. These girls is having crazy conversations on this here YouTube.
Yeah, I say, that might be some news.
Yeah, they having the wild conversations on YouTube, man. You got girls on here telling girls how to take dudes up top and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh God, yeah.
All type of crazy stuff, man.
I mean,
I'm just joking for real though, but that definitely will be a good topic for ladies' night, because I would like to hear you ladies talk about that. I would like to hear what y'all got to say about that. Not necessarily saying that you yourself had a train runner, but we all know those girls who just was out there.
You gotta have to bring a point, so.
And of course we're going to get into it. Of course, there's something behind that. There's a reason why. Of course, there's a reason why. And we would get to that reason. But, you know, man, we're going to get on to the next subject.
Let's put some E&E music on.
Y'all talk about, man. Why y'all let nigga run trade on y'all, man?
We got court in the bill. Let's play some Rainstorm.
What my man Lance Parker say, man?
Turn the bubble on.
Some people parents know they are nasty. Some have said their family members would never share the same plates, utensils. Hey, man, my man Lance Parker silly as hell, man. Yeah, so we're going to play an E&E banger. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Flossy C in the building, man. So we got to, you know what I'm talking about? We got to play, of course, we got to play a track off of my man Rainstorm. You know what I'm talking about? We got to play a track off of that album. You know what I'm talking about? Listen here, man. Y'all stop licking people's booty, man. You hear me?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah, throw the bubble on, bro.
Hold on. Y'all stop licking each other booty out there, man. That's nasty, man. Even if you married, it's nasty, man. It's terrible.
Stacks is not letting up for that one.
You hear me? Y'all stop doing that stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, now with the internet, man, they can see everything, man. Imaginations run wild. You know, we missed that era. You gotta think that wasn't our era. Like, you know, it definitely missed our era. That's new. I mean, you know, it's the new 2020 shit. You know, that definitely missed our era. But you know what I mean? Some people, you know, they went back and learned the new tricks. You know what I mean? Some of these cats say, you know, do what they do. I don't know, man. It's like playing the game of basketball, I guess. You gotta keep up with the change of the game if you still out there. If you want to stay, if you want to stay,
doing his bedroom.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying. Ain't got nothing to do with me, but I assume, you know, if you still out there in the game shooting the baskets, you gotta keep yourself in the game. I don't know. Like I said, you know, you gotta get you somebody that don't need that. That shit's crazy because it is. It is like, you know, it's all kind of shit, man. Like you gotta think like the sexuality shit. Like it's changed a lot since when we was like younger in our era. Like when we was 22, 23. For one, we didn't really have internet access or none of this type shit. So it wasn't as hyper sexually active as the society is today. It wasn't like right at your fingertips. Like now it's instant gratification more than anything. Like you ain't have to talk to them. Like back then you had to talk to people. You had to get on the phone. You had to actually have some type of connection at least. Like it was different back in the day. Nowadays it's just bro. They got date nights where it's like you know, with the like all kind of shit. Farmers.com and ChristianMingle.com. Like now they got specific online shits for everybody, like so it's crazy. I don't even know none of this shit, but I just know I used to see all those commercials and shit and be like, what the fuck? Every day, like this shit's crazy, man. It's a different atmosphere, man.
Y'all niggas stop putting y'all mouth on them girl booty, man. Here we go, man. Rain Man featuring my man King Els, man. The Bubble. Let's go. Stop eating ass, man.
Wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was the bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was the bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Blood brothers, they don't paint pictures, they just trace weed. Trying to clock my moves, no Tracy. I could drop 13 P's in 33 seconds like Tracy. Think the most high how they made me. My eyes go up, straight 80s, slim no shady. Let it bubble till it come in bunches like the Brady's. I need the dough, feeling great. 6 ring style, no Brady. Back to future, hope the picture don't fade me.
I'm never lazy for the paper. I'm super saiyan. I put the mash down so I can come out gravy. I'm saving money, hitting in different places. Nowadays, a business trip might be my vacation. Liquidation throughout our nation. How can we not make a wealth for generations? We facing uncertainty, burning weed to the face, no third degree. I'm trying to relax on the island that I never even heard of, G.
Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't want to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't want to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble.
You know a hustler when you see one. Eyes on the prize, never wanted to be outdone. That off-white shirt got me looking like Malcolm. We can chop it up as long as money is the outcome. The fate of a mustard seed got me moving mountains. What goes up must come down like Bellagio fountains. Counting money, getting cramps in my hand, I can't stop. I need all my chicken well done like a Wingstop.
I'll say it like this, don't make me Tory Lanez. Call you by your names. I ain't saying that they piped out, but they dancing on the flames. If I was down 2-3 seconds left, driving down the lane, I kick it out the rain. Fuck a tie, we always win the game. Now for Kane, like fuck the win, there's nothing this road. They burn bridges for toes, depicted most frigid of souls. Rain my bro, A1, no sauce in need. E&E, that's for life, this the art of peace. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't want to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't want to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble.
Yeah, you already know, man. That was a classic E&E track by my brethren, Rain Man, and my brethren, King Els. You know what I'm saying? We got both of the guys in the building, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. It's Friday night wrap up. You already know how we doing it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now, this story right here, this is some ill stuff, right?
That's some shit too.
Right? Y'all heard about this story right here? Laced marijuana recovered during drug overdose investigations in Somerville, police say. Right? The Somerville Police Department is warning its residents after marijuana found out at the scene of 2 apparent drug overdoses tested presumptive positive for amphetamines and fentanyl. Police say it's possible that the laced marijuana played a role in both overdoses. We are asking the community to stay safe and be careful. Right?
Where's Somerville at?
Goddamn, where's it at?
You can't be messing with that lace weed, man. I mean, I got hit with some lace.
It don't say.
Hey, not a fun tree.
It's ABC 15 News, whatever city this is out of. But it don't say. Oh, it's my fault. Somerville, South Carolina. My bad, y'all. It say it right there. Somerville, South Carolina.
Oh, I did.
We got Somerville, South Carolina. Hold on, let me.
South Carolina?
Yeah, Somerville, South Carolina, man.
Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, I don't really know too much about down there, but yeah. Lace blunt ain't good.
Yeah, laced marijuana recovered during drug overdose investigation in Somerville, police say, man.
It had the fetty in it, you said, right?
Yeah, and fetty and amphetamines.
Oh,
you hear me?
He just dropped that nigga, bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, my nigga sliding on the floor.
Hey, that shit, yeah, that sounds like a death waiting to happen. If you had amphetamines and fatty, I don't know. What's the point of even smoking that shit?
People be wanting to be too high, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh my God,
the reason I brought that story up, man, is just to, just to expound on something that, I'm pretty sure everybody's seeing and recognizing, man. You see everybody, you walk, especially on the west side, man, you be walking up or riding up Sullivan, riding up West Broad, man. You be like, God damn, it look straight like zombies out there, man. Just
Bro, he slid all the way down to the base.
terrible, man. Horrible, man. You see it up north too, man.
That shit.
And now they're talking about fully legalizing weed. You know what I'm talking about? They're talking about legalizing the piff. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to be able to connect them dots, man. Why they all we being pushed to legalize weed all of a sudden now, man? And then we see and hearing about cases like this. You know?
Yeah, man. I ain't a fan of like I said, that shit happened to me one time where somebody put something in the blunt I didn't know about. But outside of that, I never would like outside of hash. But hash is like the clippings, if y'all don't know. Like it's like 100% THC extract, basically. Like I used to do, put that shit on the top. But outside of that, that's THC. Like I'm just mixing a fucking concentrate of THC, not no damn nothing. Like get the fuck out of here.
Something different, like some fatty or some shit like that, man.
Because niggas used to put niggas put coke in their blunts. Like, I know I remember like it used to be niggas back in the day that used to put coke in their blunts. And if you even get bad, like it might sprinkle some of the the magic rock in there.
Some of that hard, man.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas out there smoking niggas out there smoking 51s, man, smoking them primos, man.
Yeah, man. Like niggas do that shit. Y'all watch Friday, man. That shit real. Like Smokey shows you in Friday. Like niggas be out there smoking them shits. Like
niggas out there smoking them 51s.
That shit been going on
man.
forever.
That's crazy, man. Now this
new,
story
bro.
right here, though, y'all. Hey, this next story, you might have heard about this story right here, man. This story is sad. You hear me?
What's that?
You hear me, L?
Oh, nah. I don't even know what's it about.
Man, I'm about to just put it up right now, man. This story is sad, B. You hear me? Let me find out you niggas can't take them goddamn an L, man, which I know to be true. Dallas man arrested for allegedly murdering woman 21 who beat him at basketball.
Oh, I heard about that.
All right.
Yeah, I did hear about this one. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about this shit.
Y'all hear about this out there, man? Y'all heard about this one, man? Crazy, man.
I mean,
Let's go.
Got fragile egos.
Little Theo's nose had cause for alarm. Ordinary tissues were...
We're going to wait till the little commercial. But this is crazy, though, man. Let me find out you dudes is out there getting salty because girls beating y'all basketball and y'all killing them, man. This is just terrible. And I hope it's...
Honestly, I don't think that this is no regular occurrence, but this was some weak shit.
Yeah, man. It's not, though, man. It ain't.
It's crazy because I don't know if you remember the movie Fresh, right?
Yeah.
Remember when
Dallas police say
the dude was killing
on
the basketball court?
By shooting her 4 times in the chest. Cameron Hogg is now charged with the murder of Asia Womack. Police say he lost a game of pickup basketball earlier in the day. Then there was some trash talk, and police say he was so mad about it, he found her and then murdered her without saying a word. Fox 4 Stephen Dial live in Dallas with details from police documents. Stephen.
Court documents say Cameron Hogg allegedly left that basketball game, went to another location, and confronted Asia Womack. That's when they say he shot her 4 times, killing her.
When I got that call, I was full of joy this morning. Hadn't had joy in a while. But with him being captured, I'm full of joy today.
Weeks after Andrea Womack's daughter, Asia Womack, was shot and killed, Dallas police arrested Cameron Hogg, the man they say murdered her over an argument following a game of pickup basketball in a South Dallas park.
He pull up to my house, pick her up, they ride together, eat food together, take his phone calls, give him money in jail, and you turn around and kill her.
Court documents say on October 3rd, after words were exchanged, Womack and a friend were sitting outside with a TV hooked up to watch football. Womack's friend told police Hogg drove his truck to where they were and got out angry. The witness told police Womack stood up, ready to confront Hogg again. But without saying a word, Hogg pointed a handgun and shot her twice in the chest.
Dang.
She fell, and while she was falling, he shot 2 more times and left. That witness later identified Hogg in a photo lineup.
It was really senseless for him to kill his friend over a basketball game. Even over words, so much as not the basketball game itself, but the words that were spoken after the game.
Hogg has a criminal history in Dallas County dating back more than a decade. The charges range from robbery to family violence and aggravated assault. For Womack's mother, she says she is still having a hard time coping with the fact that her daughter is no longer with her.
You won't have the love. It's not here anymore. He took our joy.
Dang.
As we mentioned, Hogg is charged with murder. He's in the Dallas County Jail tonight, listed with no bond.
Dang. God damn, man. Sheesh. Oh, you know the inmates they're gonna do him real dirty up in there. I'm gonna tell you that right now if he don't be in PC. Let me cut that on. Yeah, they're gonna tune him up real nice. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. Once they find out what he in there for. You feel me? They ain't gonna be playing no games, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. What y'all think about that, man? L?
Yeah, that's wild, man. I didn't see. I seen the story, but I didn't know that he actually was the one that picked her up and took her to the court, and they was cool.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, it was actually cool.
What's wrong with y'all dudes out there, man? Killing girls because they beat you on basketball, man. This is what man.
I mean, just killing anybody, like
just killing anybody, but killing somebody because they beat you in basketball, man. So come on, man. And this is why we talking about with these guys, man.
Yeah,
emotional ass dudes. What you say?
It just show you a lot what's going on and a lack of like morals and self-respect. Because these cats out here nowadays is just willing to throw their life away for shit like this. Like, this ain't normal, man. This ain't normal times out here. Like, these niggas out here is way different than our generation.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. For real, man. Just killing anybody for any reason, like, you know what I mean? And this is, you know, stuff like this is the example or the result, you know what I'm saying? The dudes just not being raised around men and being men, man, being all emotional and stuff, man. Well, come on, we gonna shoot the girl because she lost in basketball, and I'm pretty sure some extra stuff to it. But just to pull out a gun on a chick and just blame her 4 times like that, though, like that's crazy. That's absolutely insane, man. Yeah, and this is what I be talking about when I be talking about stuff like this. The circumstances being created to allow stuff like this to happen, and what it's doing on another level. Y'all think about when I talk about violent radicalization. When I'm talking about ideologically based violence in HR 1955, man. All of this stuff right here, we be seeing this crazy stories like this. This is all like when I say being made to happen, I mean as far as the political environment and other factors create the circumstances for stuff like this to happen. If y'all know what I mean when I just said that. My man Jonathan Coleman in the building. What's good? That's crazy, right, Jonathan Coleman, ain't it? Like, wow, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy as hell, man. Rest in the essence to that girl, man. Sheesh. Man, I'll make sure y'all be involved in your kid's life, man.
Yeah. These new cats, they don't have no regard for life, man.
Zero. None.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so we're gonna get into some, huh?
Hey, you know what? While you down in Texas, you should play that. You should read that story that I sent you about that chick making her kids read them Mother's Day thing. They ended up
Yeah,
escaping
we're
the
gonna get to
house.
that in a second.
Oh shit, that's nuts. That's in Texas too. That's right
Yeah,
down the street.
we're gonna get to that in a second, but right now we're about to get into some E&E.
Oh yeah, let's get some music. Let's get some music
You know what I'm
popping.
saying? We're about to definitely get into some E&E right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
I want to this track right here.
right.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite tracks off of this album, man. This is Our Satisfaction featuring my brother King Els and my brother Glitster Guarantee off of my brother's album, The Sickness 2. I'm about to put the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, here go the link to it right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go download this album. This album is fire. You know what I'm talking about? So we ain't gonna play no more games. Listen, hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Get the subscribers up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go over there to Red Supreme TV 2. It's further up in the chat a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to my brother's page, man. Get that Red Supreme TV2 jumping. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. We get into it, E&E. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? We about to get into it, man. The Sickness. I just put the link in the chat. Go download the album. Go get it right now. Listen to it. Bang it at the gym on your way to work, whatever the situation may be. Here we go, man. Our Satisfaction.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Classic E&E bangers. We can go all night. You know what I'm talking
about? That's not necessary. Oh, Christian.
And another one.
Hey. Wonder, did you make this?
All action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
What's up to a hater caught in the Vegas, lit no Vegas. Nice with the Vegas, I'm one step in the majors. Cautious the heart was, hoping the case is lost in the matrix. 600 the great bands, Pop said fuck your play friends. Never chase those, they chase when you make ends. Cruising on blocks, mowing the hot, live or you die. Those are the options, determined by fresh, popping the rotten. Play the type pasta, hype us a rockin', they never call when. Fuck what we on now, fuck playing low now. Blow hot, nicer than SoCal. When the king close out, score they close now. She ready to coast out. Ice at my coast now. Play and I coach now. Nigga, I'm so wild. Till it's all sold out. Never I sold out. Can knock what I sold out. Hot summers, cold routes. Never shut thunder to gold out. No one can oppose now. Bad hands, origami they host out. I'm cold with the clothes now. More be less now. King, put your best now.
We about subtraction.
We gotta get your blessed out.
That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction. All action. We about subtraction. E&E on top, man. That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction.
Nigga, all aboard. You listening to the captain. Circle mass small. Too many niggas be capping. Keep that bullshit to yourself. Don't need distractions. I got niggas that are running your mouth, not for extractions. It's all about the dough. My nigga, let's get it cracking. For these dividends, I'm moving shit out. Let's get the packet. Roll a blunt and head to the sky. You niggas napping. My bars thrill niggas. Compare me to Michael Jackson on the moonwalk. Nigga, this is real talk. Keep the green on me like I'm Jack with the beanstalk. Let me get a sample, nigga. That's how the fiends talk. Damn, that nigga lit. Yeah, that's probably what your bitch thought. In and out of stores, it don't matter what the guy bought. I got the dough. Be in that bitch like any, meeny, miny, mo. It's glitch, nigga, for real. I got that fire flow. And I done earned my stripes, my nigga, like a tiger spur.
Full action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. Full action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. It's like a sick bitch, girl. Yeah, take your pick. Let's go. I said I need at least 3, the rest is up the glitch. Straight confusing them like trying to eat with chopsticks. All my goals up in the air like a corner kick. We been eating much better like lettuce wraps. All them lies in your head, that's another cap. All these jewels on us might be a metal trap. And I got the road to the riches on a mental map. We tried to distance ourselves from these heinous acts. But E&E, Virgil, it's a tremendous gap. So sick with it, coming to the dividends. It's the everything, want it all, it's the odds and ends. I'm too clever for all of this on schedule. There won't be a spectacle, let me get my vegetables. Double check the calculations if it's questionable. And my math is on point like a decimal. All action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E&E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
Yeah, man, y'all already know, y'all heard that track right there, man. That's a classic E&E banger right there. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee, my brother Shiz, and my brother King Els, who's in the building with us right now. You did. Hit that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Y'all got that hot fire music right there, man, to go download and rock out and listen to. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this story right here, man, my pops sent me this story, y'all. All right? Shout out to my pops, man. You hear me?
Tech, it's robotic. It's upgrade governments trying to upgrade humans. So they're doing this via nanotech. Now nanotech, it's robotic. It's AI. So they've connected up the demiurge to the nanotech to give life to the nanotech. They're also connecting up demonic entities into the nanotech. That nanotech's then injected to whoever they choose as test subjects, and it gives them the powers of the demon so that they become interdimensional.
I'm gonna run that back again, man. You hear me? Hold on real quick.
Trying to upgrade humans. So they're doing this via nanotech. Now nanotech, it's robotic, it's AI. So they've connected up the demiurge to the nanotech to give life to the nanotech. They're also connecting up demonic entities into the nanotech. That nanotech's then injected to whoever they choose as test subjects, and it gives them the powers of the demon so that they become interdimensional.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that, L? This nigga L over there passing out, but he over there scummy. Did y'all hear that, man?
Oh, my bad. I had the mic off. Yeah, nah, I heard that.
Did y'all hear that, man? Right, what have I been talking to y'all about, man? Human brain computer interfacing. Genetic modification upgrading. Right? I'll be talking to y'all about that Netflix series called Altered Carbon. You know what I'm talking about? And my dad sent me that story. This Sunday, we're going to be going in the spiritual roots of life and death. You hear me, y'all? That's what Sunday show is going to be about. The spiritual roots of life and death. But with this story right here, this what my dad sent me, I just, I'm just glad that he sent that to me. You know what I'm saying? Because this goes into all the stuff that I'll be talking about. All the stuff that's happening now, right? And when we see stuff like that, to let you know that it's just like I say, shout out to Simple P, it's confirmation of the information. I'll tell y'all, man, through human brain computer interfacing, right? They want to sync and link our brains via Wi-Fi through 5, 6, 7G frequencies, demons, right? And assimilate our psyche, our minds into the hive mind collective of the distorted, imbalanced awareness entities, demons, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, right? That's manifesting in our reality as the unintelligent artificial intelligence. This is what the metaverse is about. I keep telling, like I told you the other night, man, the metaverse is the digital holographic electronic expression, right, of the reprobate mind, right? And it's important that you realize how important this is, because once you are connected to the metaverse, fully submersed, right, you won't be able to separate from it, because this is going to be like I say, watch that movie Ready Player One. You ever seen Ready Player One before, L?
I only seen it once, and it was when it first came out. So
right. Y'all go watch that movie.
I remember the basis about it though.
You say you remember the basis, like the basis, premise of the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and like I say, y'all watch the Netflix TV show called Black Mirror.
I watched that before. Black
Mirror depicts these societies in very, very detailed and vivid ways, man. So, while everybody's sitting out here, oh, it's just cool. It's cool. I can put my phone in the thing in 3D and all that stuff, man. Yeah, it's cool right now. But y'all better understand what that stuff is, man. We already living in a fake ass reality anyway. We don't want to get further in more illusion. Circles within circles within circles, right? Illusions within illusions. I'm having illusions messing me up in my mind. Who remember that song? I'm having illusions messing me up in my mind. Y'all remember that song?
Yeah, I remember that.
That beat was ill as fuck to that song. I'm having illusions messing me up in my mind. Hey, Uncle Diggity said, all that for what? To be physically superior to black men, you have to run to the other side and get demons. Basically put you in the metaverse and let you be whatever Marvel character you choose to be. Exactly, Uncle. That's exactly. You can be who you want to be in the metaverse. And now Facebook is now officially called Meta.
Yeah.
back in 2009, Mark Zuckerberg, he bought a company called Oculus, right?
So it's headphones, right?
Right, Oculus VR.
Yeah, I seen them in the store.
Meta Quest, watch this. We can watch this. Look. The Meta, I keep telling y'all the smart grid is here, man. Y'all see this?
I don't know, that new one look fire though.
See what I'm saying? Even L just proved it. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I wouldn't get it, but if I was to buy all of those, I'd buy the one on the left. Like, you know what I mean?
What is virtual reality all about?
I don't know, bro. I got too much reality going on here. I can't even, as much as I can't even play my PlayStation.
Whether you're a VR vet or a total newbie, let me introduce you to your next headset, Oculus Quest 2.
Hold on real quick, y'all.
Quest 2 is our most advanced all-in-one VR system yet. Setup is easy, and in no time, you'll be immersed in an expansive library of amazing games and experiences. If you're new to VR, this is a great time and a great device to get started on. Welcome to the club. It's streamlined, light, and the new soft touch strap is easier than ever to slip on and off. There's 6 gigabytes of RAM and a new blazing fast Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 platform. And all this power and speed is going to an almost 4K display. That's more pixels to experience the wonders of the world in all their breathtaking glory and make the stars of the curious tale of the stolen pets cuter and fluffier than anything digital ought to be. And since games get bigger as they get better, you can get Quest 2 with 256 gigabytes of storage built in. 3D positional audio adds another layer of realism, adapting as you move. And the controllers are our best yet, updated with new ergonomics for an even more comfortable experience. And for the ultimate in immersion, some experiences even allow you to ditch the controllers and use your hands instead. So cool.
So cool. Didn't I just say that? It's so cool. It's so cool. Demon time, ass, man. Y'all get hooked up to the metaverse if y'all want to, man. What you think about that, L?
Hey, bro, I bought NBA 2K, the Kobe edition, about 2 years ago. I still ain't played that. That's what I think about the metaverse. I can't even play that shit. So if I was to play any game, I'll play my PlayStation before I play anything else. I used to like the little Wii joint. I used to play that at my mom's house. That was alright. But that's about the extent of it. I ain't really trying to do nothing else.
Right, man.
Yeah.
No to them. Say no to the metaverse, y'all. Trust me. Now, this story right here, I'm pretty sure some of y'all may have heard of this one too, man. This is crazy, right? This story right here, crazy.
What's this?
Hold on real quick.
Basically, they put you in the metaverse and let you be whatever Marvel character. Oh, yeah, that's the one you read earlier.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's what they could do, man. I heard they said they legalizing something in the metaverse. That shit
What's
getting
that?
wild. Them niggas just saying anything. The one woman got raped in there. I did see that.
Oh
That was,
yeah.
they say people be getting raped up in the metaverse.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. We did a story on it. We did the one story, but nah, they said it's like a regular occurrence. Like I'm like, that's wild. The metaverse is wild, man. It's like Sin City up in there.
What you say, L?
I said the metaverse is like Sin City, like a little video game. Remember the movie Sin City?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to imagine a metaverse, that's what I would think it would be like.
All right, now this is ill right here. What y'all know about? Yes, slavery is on the ballot in these states.
Oh shit.
More than 150 years after it was officially outlawed in the United States, slavery will be on the ballot in 5 states in November as the new abolitionist movement seeks to reshape prison labor. Voters in Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon, Tennessee, and Vermont will decide on state constitutional amendments prohibiting slavery and involuntary servitude in some cases, except for work by incarcerated people. Advocates say that amendments are needed to strip antiquated language from state constitutions and to potentially transform the criminal justice system by making all work in prisons voluntary. 3 states, Colorado, Nebraska, Utah, have approved similar ballot initiatives since 2018. This is the crown jewel of criminal justice system reform, said Curtis Ray Davis II, who served 25 years for second-degree murder in the Louisiana State Penitentiary known as Angola. He was in Angola and is campaigning for an amendment in Louisiana following his experience in incarceration. Most people believe it was impossible to get the amendment in the ballot in Louisiana, but Louisiana and America should not be in the business of legalized slavery, he said in the interview. The 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1865, abolished slavery and involuntary servitude in the United States. Pay attention real quick, y'all. Except as punishment or punishment for someone convicted of a crime. The exception clause loophole led to repressive 19th century laws in the South known as black codes that allowed authorities to incarcerate black people for petty crimes such as vagrancy and then force them to work. Black codes were a precursor to the Jim Crow laws outlawed by the Civil Rights Act of 1964. All right, we want to remove offensive language and provide protection for citizens from slavery and involuntary servitude. Now, how many of y'all know the difference between voluntary servitude and involuntary servitude? All right. Yeah, the kids is gonna love the virtual reality. They probably messing with it right now. All right. Shout out to Dane Calloway, man, because he done so much impeccable research regarding this issue, man. It's just impervious, man. I gotta tip my hat to the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And when we talking about this issue right here, man, you know what I'm talking about? Slavery was not what we was told it was. And this is why the whole talk of reparations is coming up. And this is why they're doing what they're doing with the hip hop and destroying the black male image, because they don't want the truth to come out. This is not in certain people's nature to be violent towards other people, man. You feel me? And want to subjugate them. There's that word again, subjugate. Yeah, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. You got states really talking about having legal slavery, man, and voluntary slavery. Who would volunteer to be a slave?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas was saying with this Kanye shit, they said, I seen somebody ask on Facebook, would you want to do censorship? Should we start doing censorship? And do you know it was like 80% was like, yeah,
Yeah,
like we
it's
should definitely
crazy.
do censorship.
Right.
I'm
It's
like, you
crazy.
do know, I was like, you do know that means you too, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get that, right?
Like, I know you might be mad at something Kanye said, but what if you make somebody mad at something you say? Now, who's the judge and jury of what makes who mad? Now,
That's a good
like,
question.
now where does it end? Because it could go anywhere. I told you, you gotta be careful what you ask for. You know, people think just because they caught up in the moment, their feelings is in some type of comment that might be made. Look, I swear, I didn't see nobody have this kind of like energy when like how many we just seen a racist owner of the Phoenix Suns that actually own a team full of black cats, and this dude was over here calling these dudes niggas for 10 years, like behind closed doors, got caught and everything. They
Right.
only suspended him for 1 fucking year, and I did not hear the outcry from black people. So I'm sorry, man. Y'all shit ain't valid, man. Like, I don't want to be the one to be out here harping on that shit, but for real, like, y'all shit ain't valid. Like, y'all's marches don't be valid. But y'all willing to go that lengths for a dude, and he misspoke, and it wasn't even like a basis of the whole fucking interview was crazy that everybody got mad about. But I ain't even gonna talk about that because that's a whole different thing. But at the end of the day, like, we don't hold other people accountable to the same standard that we hold our own people accountable to. And then we'll say, well, we supposed to hold our people to a different standard. No, the fuck you not. Like, you supposed to hold everybody to a shit. And you got people that actually own teams. Own teams. Like the owners. Like, what do you think these owners be doing and saying behind closed doors that y'all go to when y'all go to these football games and these basketball games? Even these high schools y'all go to. These rich high schools y'all send your kids to, y'all don't think the alumni be talking shit behind closed doors about y'all? Everybody think they exempt from everything in life and they just blind. Don't let this social media and propaganda shit get you fooled out here. When you go to work every day, you think that company that you work for, the person that own that company, you think he ain't either said something or been around somebody that said something about somebody? Like, we can't be oblivious to this. Like, this is the world we live in. Y'all better toughen up. Like, y'all, I don't know. Y'all think shit all peaches and cream out here for real. To where y'all could get mad and really get this mad over a t-shirt, or where y'all want somebody to just not be able to talk ever again on any platform.
It's crazy.
Like,
Absolutely insane.
y'all niggas gotta understand what y'all really self-subscribing y'all shit up for. Like, for real. Like, I really want people to just take a step back, take your emotions out of it for one. For one, that's the first thing you gotta do. Take your emotions out of it. Now, let's just say you say something that somebody, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit that people might could scroll through in your history or anything you said on any social media platform or anything. If somebody could pull up one of your phone conversations around, with somebody, you done probably said something that might piss somebody off that, could say some shit like, oh yeah, that pissed me off that you said that. Do you think that you should be canceled for that and never be able to talk again on any social media platform for what you said? Because you got to hold yourself to the same light. Because if you piss somebody off on any site, if you ever had a back and forth with somebody, do you think that was worth where they could have just took you off because you said something somebody didn't like? I'm just saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not telling you how you're supposed to feel because that's your
Right.
emotion. But I just want you to really realize what that means. Because if you ever had a back and forth or a slight disagreement with somebody online, and just imagine if they just took you off and was like, well, that slight disagreement was something we just didn't like and we can't take again.
Right. And
And
that's
you are
terrible.
no longer allowed on here.
It's terrible. We don't do censorship over here. Right. Everybody will be allowed to say whatever they want to say, and then after
Y'all
you
talk
say
that,
it,
yeah.
that's when we'll decide if it's disrespectful, if it's contrary, if it's not right and exact. After the point of delivery, not before it. That's not right and exact.
Yeah, because you was just talking about your homie earlier. And they cancel his shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
I mean, come on now. Like, we really getting to this point. Like, we getting to this point where, like they trying to do Killer Mike just because he said something about a woman candidate. Now y'all want to cancel him because he said something about a woman. Like, man, I I love women. Like, I do. Like, but I don't want it to be where, like, because it's not nobody against y'all.
Right.
Ain't nobody against y'all, man. I swear. I swear in life, like, nobody's against y'all. I, I done been through a lot. I done heard a lot of y'all stories, and I know it's a lot of sexism. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit for everybody. Everybody got to go through shit in life, y'all. I think the sooner everybody understand that we all got to go through shit, and that nobody's struggle is, it is some shit that some people go through that is really, really, really fucked up. And there's somebody that always has it worse than you. Damn near. You know what I mean?
That's a
Like
fact.
we gotta be grateful, man. Like I think we waste a lot more energy on the shit we don't have than being grateful for the things that we do have. And we
That's a
don't really
fact.
we really take life for granted and happiness for granted and what the meaning of life truly means and what it is. Like I know I live a cool life, but if I was to lose it, man, like I don't think what's crazy. I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, damn, was I happier when I was like poor? When I was, you know what I mean? When I didn't have nothing? When I was struggling? And it made
And then
me think, like, damn,
you
maybe I
remember
was. But for
CeeLo.
me, yeah,
You remember back in the day, CeeLo said on that song off of that Goody Mob album, off of that song, Thought Process featuring Outkast. He said, I kind of like being Poe. At least I know what my real friends here for.
real shit. Yeah, you know. And I don't know why that even popped in my head, but it just be like that. And at the end of the day, y'all think that money make these people happy. It don't. Money don't make you happy. It might magnify who you would have been if you could have made certain moves. It might magnify the actions or who you are times 10. Because sometimes money make you act different than you really are. Because you can be something that you're not. You could put on the show. You know? So you
Exactly.
gotta remember that. But also you have to remember that they are human just like you. And just like you make mistakes, other people can make mistakes too. But if you wouldn't want your shit to be held accountable, I just seen something the other day where it's this lady in Pickerington that was picking on you. You remember Gloria? She used to go to Eastmore with us.
Gloria.
But she yeah.
I had to see it. I remember.
Well, it was like I guess her son got harassed by some white lady in Pickerington. Like he was waiting after they had uh, it was some type of practice, and they was just waiting for their mom to come get him.
Right.
And the white lady pulls up and is harassing him. Like he started like recording. You could kind of hear it. And she's like, "You don't live around here. Like get up, like keep walking, go somewhere." And basically harassing these kids. And he's like, man, I'll stay here. What are you talking about? I go to the school, I play football. You know what I mean? He's like,
Right.
like, what are you talking about? And he's like, man, I'm waiting for him. Like, and he's actually, like, this kid was actually super respectful because he kept saying, ma'am. He was like, you know, ma'am, like, you could just go. Like, he was very respectful. He didn't say nothing, like, even at her or nothing.
Like cuss her out or anything like that.
No, he didn't even do none of that, which you would think some of these kids would be on. He wasn't even on that time. He was very, very calm, patient, and respectful.
Right.
And it was just like, you know, ma'am, I'm just waiting for my ride. Like, you know, I'm sorry, like I'm not doing anything. Like, and then she rolled off. She got to a point where she got so mad she called him a nigger and rolled off. Like, these kids gotta live with that kind of, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I had shit like that happen. Like, you know, and like I said, I'm not here to compare any stories, but I'm just saying, like, black males go through a lot of shit with, like, the law and a lot of shit like that when we younger. Like, those stories are more common than not for a lot of us. And those shit stay in your memory. They, like, I can always remember all kind of shit. I was caught up in shit with NFL stars. I ain't gonna tell the story, but it was shit we didn't even do. But ain't no, like, cops rolled up on us as kids on bikes, putting us in handcuffs, taking us places for shit we ain't even do, mixing us up. Like, you know what I mean? Shit happened like that for us for no reason.
That's a fact.
You know? But let's get into some music or something.
Yeah, you already know, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Sharing your social engineering. We got my brother King L's in the building. Y'all know it's me, Stats with the Facts. E&E, you know what I'm talking about? We going there. A Real Talk Podcast, Friday night wrap up. We get into it. Let's go. E&E classic music. Off of my album, Stats with the Facts presents. You know, or E&E presents Stats with the Facts, the real contender. We're going to bang this joint with me and my brother L. You know what I'm talking about? Pulling up on these, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
It's that shit right here. And we had good weather today. This is a perfect joint to play.
Been back at bad bitches since we was young, man. High school, you know? That's a fact. Hey, yo, L's. East Coast sitting down, babe, all down. Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Pull up on the tick like I jack my slacks. King L-E-E and your guy stats. We don't give a goddamn about your guy stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls got whack. Step your gang up and roll with the winners. E&E a steak meal, fuck them little chicken dinners. You ain't never seen a clique of niggas this fly. Never. King of stacks, bitch popping like a fish fry. We get a vibe, see we doing our West Coast shit. Call up the Cali Club, cop them West Coast shit. This is that Lipsy School, cop them West Coast shit. All blued up like we really West Coast cricket. We do this shit with style. That's why the ladies love it. Be with their man straight chips when we out in public. E&E, best flow. King L, Stacks with the Facts, and the let's go. East Coast empty out, babe, all down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to now you up on top, about to smoke with the chief. If you know King, about to roll up a leaf. Look, I don't really dance, but let that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no intro, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it be the Don or the Mo. Here for a couple hours, go and count on my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the gangs in your wine, I'm the same OG. Treat the bro like my shoes, keep the thing on me. Game time, now it's mama mentality, up my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood, in the casualty. Wear the Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 cal in my reach. East Coast tipped out, babe, all down now. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, pull up on you. Hey, real talk, you need to outlet stacks. If you open out a way, he gon' give you some facts. All bread and all shit scores equal to 6. E&E the cheat code, play the game with a glitch. Reverse the flow like a man ring forever in this. John B the truth, that's some rhetoric shit. If you looking in the mirror, you should know this is. E&E the life up the hill, locking the shit. 40 pounds on the shit, if they ain't said what it is. Now I'm up and down, testing, the game was a trick. G-Strong like the hero, grab stop, we got so all my G, we looking down, we still rockin' down, we on this shit. You want my brother P, that's about the bus, man,
That's that shit right there.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like button, man. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Share your social engineering. It's me and my brother King L's. Y'all just heard a classic banger off of my album, E&E Presents Stacks with the Facts, The Real Contender. You know what I mean? Y'all go get it. I'm about to drop the link right now. Y'all go download that joint, bang it in the gym, bang it in the crib when you clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Go support the album, man.
And that shit like rolling down the street. That's a great vibe out joint when it's great weather outside.
It definitely is, man. I gotta say that.
That's a great joint right there.
Riding down your city's thoroughfare, your city's most famous thoroughfare, man. A nice clean car, banging that joint right there, man. You hear me?
Yeah,
pull up on the chick like I jack my slacks. Y'all know nothing about that, man. Y'all know nothing about that.
That's that shit. I rock with that, man.
You feel me?
That's one of my favorite joints, for real.
Pull up on the chick like I jack my slacks. E&E, King L's, and your guys' stacks. We don't give a goddamn about you guys' stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls guys whack. Step your game up, bae, and roll with the winners. E&E a steak meal. Fuck them little chicken dinners. You hear me? Y'all know what it is, man. Now, speaking of Yeezy, Jeezy came to the defense of Yeezy. What y'all know about that, L?
I ain't even hit.
I wasn't either until I seen this, right? Jeezy talks unaired Kanye West, the shop episode. I can't say I understood why they took it off. Right?
He was on there with him.
It said the already shot show was pulled amid Ye's recent flurry of anti-Semitic comments and his White Lives Matter t-shirt controversy.
So Jeezy was on the show too?
No, Jeezy just was asked about it. Jeezy was asked on Wednesday morning about the unaired episode of the YouTube talk show Uninterrupted the Shop that he taped alongside. Oh yeah, he was. Yep. Alongside Kanye West and shoe designer Salehi Bembury, that was shelved last week in the wake of what producers said was more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes, reportedly perpetuated by Ye on the show. Asked on Ebro in the morning if he could recall anything said during the episode that made him understand why it was not aired, or if he thought producers just wanted to stay away from the unfolding backlash against West, Jeezy said he wasn't sure what the answer was. I couldn't tell you that. I could just tell you that whatever was said, whatever reason, I was just there to do my thing. He said, hey, haltingly. These niggas, man, I'm telling you, man, these niggas terrible, man. But again, it's not my business or place to speak on another man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. But he can definitely speak on what happened there if he was there, though, without not necessarily speaking on the man. That's just how I'm rocking. I'm quite sure when one of them come up here, they can kind of break it down to you. He added, I was a little like, damn, they canceled me. I got to go see Ebro now. I got a project coming out. Shout out to Snowfall right now. Pressed by the radio host to say whether he understood why the shop team shelved the episode, Jeezy again skirted around the controversy. I can say I understood why they took it. He said, I can't say why I can't say I understood why they took it off. I just know that I came there, we did it, and I got a call, and they said it's it was a wrap.
So it sounds like to me.
Hold on, that's not the. Hold on, let me finish reading. I didn't take it personally. He said nothing that he's already been invited back to the shop to appear with filmmaker producer Tyler Perry. Wow. So they scrapped the show that he did with Yeezy, but they're gonna let him come back on and do a show with Tyler Perry, who dresses up like a goddamn woman. That's super disrespectful. Jeezy, if you go back on that show, you a sucker. All right.
Yeah.
The producer is behind the shop, which is executive produced by LeBron James and Matt. Oh my God.
So you mean to tell me that he is stating out of his, like, so even his saying that you just said, even the headline of the article is that he didn't understand why they took it off. So he was there, he had the conversation amongst everybody, and he said he didn't understand why they took it off. So obviously, in the mix of that conversation, he didn't feel anything was said that was worth it not airing, even given knowing everything that's been going on.
Right.
So what does that tell people?
Yeah, I tell you, man, the censorship
Man,
is
I
real,
ain't here to change your mind, because I think a lot of people with this subject, they're so touchy, it's so emotional. Ain't nobody here to change your mind, but here we have it, a man that was actually there. For the most part, we know Jeezy to be a stand-up guy for the most part. You know what I mean?
Right, for the most part.
Pretty solid. He got a pretty solid track history. I can give him that. And he's saying he did not understand why the episode did not get aired. So, I mean, just by hearing that just tells me I ain't the smartest man in the world, but it just tells me that he just feels that nothing that was said, if he doesn't understand it, and he's a millionaire, he seems to be a smart guy. He makes a lot of smart decisions, as we can see. And he feels like there was no reason for it not to air. Now, remember, Nori felt the same way initially, too.
Yeah, initially.
We have to remember. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I know that a lot of people are mad at what Kanye said or how they interpreted it. Because, for one, I'm going to just start out there. He never said how anybody actually got killed. He just said that somebody had something in their system and that he felt like he didn't see somebody's knee on the neck, which that could have been wrong. It was, to me, what I saw was I seen it on the neck, but also I'm not saying if somebody, whatever, man. Maybe you weren't wearing glasses. I don't know. Like, I ain't making no excuses. The shit don't need to even be spoken of because the guy dead for once. Like, just leave it alone. But at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing for me to be like, I done heard people crack jokes on the dead before. We just seen all these women crack jokes at Kevin Samuel when he died.
Right.
And I ain't saying we not comparing people who died or whatever, but like, respect for the dead. If you want to speak to respect for the dead shit, then you gotta keep it even all the way across the board.
Right.
And it can't be conditional, like, oh, well, I like this person. Oh, I don't like this person, so you can talk about them. Oh, like, nah, you gotta keep that shit across the board. That's how, when you talk, you want to be equal or fair in life, or you want real justice, you can't be conditional with it. Let me repeat that. When you say you want to be fair, you say you want to be equal, you say you want real justice for all, you cannot be conditional. It's an oxymoron. It does not equal. What you say, Virg? 1 + 1 = 2? That
2 + 2
if
=
you
4, not 5, man.
if you say it any way or you feel any other way, you are thinking illogically and you're not thinking logically. You can't be conditional with that kind of with those kind of things. You can't be conditional. Justice can't be conditional. It can't be. It's not
Absolutely.
justice.
Absolutely cannot.
Justice isn't conditional, or it's not justice.
Yeah, flat out.
It's not.
It
So y'all better be. Hey, all I'm gonna say is
has to
be
be
careful.
completely subjective.
Hey, so you better be careful with the way you think of shit, man. That's the moral of the story when it comes to that Kanye shit. No, don't think of it as conditionally. You better not be thinking of it that way, because I'm gonna tell you like this: when they come at you, they ain't gonna think of it as conditionally.
Not at all. And that's like I say all the
So,
time. I say today's oppressors come tomorrow's victims, man. You know what I'm
and they
talking
flipping
about?
that script.
You sit
They,
up here and advocate for people to be silenced, people to be you know what I'm saying, people to be deplatformed, people that had their shows canceled or had their books taken off the shelves or they music canceled or you know their tours messed up or lose their jobs, even go to jail. You know, that what you think, like I say, who gonna speak for you when everybody who you condemn and vilify, who's gonna speak for you when everybody is silenced and all of that? Y'all better start thinking about stuff like that, man. Because it's like my man L just said, if we ain't got the right to say whatever we want to say, then what that mean for you? And although it might appear that you got the upper hand, understand pretty soon your ass gonna be in the crosshairs.
hey,
I don't. It's just crazy how people don't get that though. You think you can just try to silence people and cancel people, and you know, that's gonna just be cool. Like ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Like you gonna be able to just say whatever you want, but can't. Yeah, that's crazy. That is cognitive dissonance on extreme levels, man.
hey, as my dad used to always say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
It definitely is not.
Hey,
It definitely is not.
I'm trying to tell you,
You
man.
don't want to be the. You don't want to be the person without the gun, man. You hear me? You don't want to
Yeah,
be that guy or that girl. So, you
yeah.
know, we about to wrap it up, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We appreciate everybody coming out. L, you got anything you want to say in closing, man, before we get up through?
Hey, man. All I'm gonna say is, if we learn anything, like I just said, justice can't be conditional. It
No, it
has to
cannot.
be the same for all of us across the board. We all have to be held accountable the same way across the board. So that's another thing that can't be conditional is accountability. I mean, all these type of things can't be conditional. Hold that mirror up. Whenever you judge somebody, make sure that you judge them based on the contents and creed of your character. You know, that's one thing I could say because if you would make the same mistake or you have made the same mistake, whether you did it to somebody who you felt you didn't like, you know what I mean? If you ever said any ill type shit or whatever, then you have no fucking right to try to cancel anybody. You know, cleanse your soul
None
before
at
you
all, man.
cleansing other people's souls. You know, take care of your shit before you try to take care of other people's shit and worry about who you want to cancel. Ain't none of us perfect. I'm pretty damn
That's a
sure ain't
fact.
none of y'all niggas perfect out in these motherfucking streets. And then we gotta be careful with the people that we canceling or some of the people that can help make changes in the world. We can sit on our couch and judge these people all day and not contribute a damn thing to society. And then we'll laugh and be like, how we got them canceled? Hey, how we gonna get them factories built up? Who gonna get us some jobs? Hey, like, hold up, where the money at? You know, who else gonna teach us how to be billionaires out here, or how to create the infrastructures for the business, for the whole land and the agriculture, all this shit. Like, and I ain't even just talking about yay because now we get to the point where we just could take anybody out, and we don't know who gonna be somebody who could bring their ideas to society and make an influence. And if we got the mind and the power to do it to the person who's the richest black man ever in America, then this is telling you that they can do that shit to anybody. If this ain't grabbing America by the balls right in front of your face, I don't know what it is. And that's all
I gotta say that.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, well, all right, all right. That's what's up. That's all facts right there too, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to defend the freedom of speech of those whom you vehemently disagree with the most. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with, man. You feel me? This stuff is getting serious out here, y'all, man. So we're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna send you down. L. All right, then, L, man. Y'all say peace out to my brother. And we're gonna leave y'all with this classic E&E track. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite. I think it's a perfect song to end the night with, man. Hit that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share your social engineering. Y'all know we get into tomorrow night. We're going to have my young brethren on the show. Tomorrow night, we having my young brother on the show. This little brother, my young brother is about to blow. He's a very talented artist. You know what I'm saying? Very talented artist. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be on the show tomorrow night. We're going to chop it up game. You know what I'm saying? Chop up some game with my young brethren, Drip the Don. You know what I'm saying? And he going to chop it up with us, man, and we're going to sit up there and talk about some real stuff. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going in, have an interview with my young brother, Drip the Don. I'm going to leave y'all with this classic E&E banger. I'm going to surprise L with it. He don't know what it is. And here we go. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page, click on the bell, man. Share your social engineering. E&E in the building. This is off the album Stimulus Package.
Damn, I'm so disheartened. Number 2, pencil shit. Make sure yours is sharpened. Put you inside of a circle if you my target. Man, I miss my nigga Meat almost 20 years. Ever since that call from Cook, I've been wiping tears. My man Randy O, all the service standing O. Never be forgotten, man. That's all in the family code. Every time we top the bottle, we thinking about you both. If we not blood related, then we damn near close. I just keep rolling up just to ease the pain. Man, this shit got me feeling I can fly a plane. I've been getting painted, not your average artist. Now I'm all about titles like the glove compartment. Wake these cats up. Man, I'm so alarming. Got the game on lock. Call the tech department.
You are here. Get into this currency. That's a state of emergency. Every day is not for granted, so I move with urgency. Blowing on some of the finest green that this earth has seen. If it's heavy with crystals, the shit is kind of purpley. See, that's my cousin, man. We've been here since 82. Wasn't Costa Nostra, but we moved like the mobsters do. Thanks to these snitch niggas, they really tried to prosecute. Said I was working the strip heavy like a prostitute. Really, I was moving from a bird's eye like the vultures do. Had a nice lawyer, but I knew it was gonna cost a few. Case got thrown out, and I was back where the bosses be. Give up or quit, that was never in my glossary. You niggas is full of shit. I think you need a colonoscopy. Classic after classic. If you read our discography, when E&E drops, we surplus the whole economy. You never seen this many stars together. It's like astrology.
You are here. Finally, I've arrived, now prepared for the awakening. Pops called me Rick, and I don't know why. Now let's take this in. Raindrops on my lens inside and out. Talking to the dirt, like mostly great. But it's gonna come with some pain and hurt. Life was so much easier to see when you cry from hurt. Only when you're scraping your knee. Not when the combos make believe. Still wonder if they hear me. Talking to the dirt, I wonder if they hear me. Honor my kings when I pop the cork. Let them drink before they sip this. I ain't talking about hip-hop or pop if I mention you on the hit list. Please don't forget this. How can we live this misfits? Making a grip, hustle relentless, though we be tempted. Made this so you know how the shit is.